There should be more government regulation in the real estate industry to curb excessive speculation, price manipulation, and hoarding. Honorable judges and audience, there is a growing menace in the real estate market, which, if not nipped in the bud, will result to manifest absurdity. I'll hinge my argument on two standpoints. First, excessive speculation results to increase in the prices of houses, which outstrip the rise in income level. Secondly, price manipulation entails misleading or outright falsification of the real estate market. On my first point, real estate speculation occurs when persons buy properties with the intention of reselling them at a later time and at a higher price. This wrongly portrays the real estate market as one which is filled with more demand and less supply, thereby leading to outrageous increase in the prices of houses. Government should intervene swiftly in this regard to ensure that the prices of houses are reduced. By doing this, it helps to control transaction amounts. This can be achieved by imposing real property gain tax. This is tax imposed on the gain on disposal of real property. Also, government should abolish developer interest-bearing scheme. This is one way in which speculators make excess money from speculating. By doing this, they not only discourage them, but also encourage the concept of build and sell, thereby protecting buyers from the risks of abandoned projects. On my second point, manipulation occurs when there is artificial impact with the supply or demand for security. Price manipulation entails spreading misleading or outright false information about the real estate market, price rigging, or taking deliberate steps to manipulate the market. Government ought to intervene swiftly in this regard by way of price control to ensure that the prices of houses is made affordable even to the common man. Since housing is a basic need of man, it will be unjust to sacrifice this need on the altar of another man's greed. Like we have the rent control law of Lagos State, whereby landlords cannot outrageously, propelled by their own greedy volition, increase the rents of their houses. By so doing, government not only helps to stabilize the economy, but also to curb inflation. Thank you.
The Speaker for the government has proposed the adoption of a motion which says that there should be new government regulation to curb the supposed excessive speculation, price manipulation, and hoarding in the real estate industry. However, as Speaker for the opposition, I stand here today to say that if such a motion were adopted, it will land us in a quagmire. And here are my reasons. The first reason is that it will work injustice against the real estate practitioners. The second reason is that we have other regulations governing the real estate industry in Nigeria and we do not need more. And lastly, the price control policy as proposed by the Speaker for the government is not feasible in our economic situation in Nigeria today. Moving on now to the first reason, which is that it will work injustice against real estate practitioners. As we know, in every real estate transaction, there's usually the homeowner or the home buyer or the homeowner and the prospective tenant. In between them to seal this deal is the real estate practitioner. Don't you think that if there are rules or regulations governing just the real estate practitioner and no rules or regulation governing the other parties, it will work injustice against the real estate practitioner? Of course it would, as it would leave him at the mercy of his client. Moving on now to the second point, which is that there are other regulations governing the real estate industry in Nigeria. This is true as we have the Land Use Act of 1978, the Conveyancing Act of 1881, and a host of other laws across the states in the Federation of Nigeria. We do not need new laws in addition to this one. Rather, it is advised that the government should focus on enforcing these laws rather than on enacting new ones. Moving on now to the last point, which is the price control policy as proposed by the Speaker for the government. The Speaker for the government has proposed a price control policy. I do not have a problem with the price control policy, but this price control policy will definitely restrict how much a real estate practitioner can earn, it is not feasible because of the economic decline and deterioration we are experiencing as a country today. It is therefore concluded at this point that the motion for new government regulation should not be adopted. Thank you.